It said, son, when you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
Okay, welcome back to the channel, and as I said in the last video, I've come to Manchester to do a bit of urban photography. First rule of photography is do what makes you happy, and I found urban photography absolutely brilliant over the past few weeks I've been doing it. So I've come to Manchester. The sun looked like it was going to be splitting the trees this morning, and it's gone behind clouds now, so it doesn't matter, because when it goes dark we'll be able to get some nice light trails of the trams, we'll let that bus go by, and the buses. So we'll find some compositions, and I'll talk you through the settings and the way that I do it, because to be honest I don't know if I do this right, but it seems to work out all right. So we'll wait and see what happens. So I'm going to find some compositions, and I'll put you back on when I've got the first one. Right, you'll have to try and forgive the noise, because there's trams that are rocking past here every sort of couple of minutes. But I've come back into St. Peter's Square now. I've shot a few shots around the city, but to be honest the light's just not good enough. It's not good enough at all to get anything of any quality. So I'll put some images up that I've taken if they're any good when I've gone back into Lightroom, but I'm not holding out much hope for that. So I've come to St. Peter's Square. What I'm going to try and do, I'm going to try and get some light trails off buses and trams and stuff like that. So this is a shot that I've not shot before, but I've always wanted to have a go at, because I think there's a nice composition. I'll show you. I'll flick you around. So effectively you've got the library there and building there, town hall. Now I'm in shutter priority at the moment here, and it's not working, because if you look, it's whacking my F number up to like F22 to get a 2-second exposure, which it's just not good enough. I'm going to get a lot of diffraction, and it's not going to be a sharp image. So effectively what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack it into aperture priority mode, and I'm going to play with the apertures a little bit, and I might have to put an ND filter on. But really what the idea of this is to wait until it goes dark. Now the light's failing every minute here at the moment. It's going down quickly as the sun, so hopefully in the next sort of 30 minutes it'll be dark enough to get it down to about f16 with a 2.5-3 second shutter speed, and we'll play with it. And as the night goes on, I'll end up at 5 seconds, 6 seconds potentially, which will be quite nice. I'll give you a proper light trail then. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll flick you back on when it's when it goes dark. Right, so it's gone a little bit darker now, and you can just see, I'll show you this now, that's the effect that it has on it. So I'm in aperture priority, it's gone f16, and it's 3 seconds now. I've locked my ISO at 100, by the way, I forgot to mention that before. So ISO is locked at 100, and you can see it looks quite bright on there, but it's not now. It's gone quite dark, so it's absolutely ideal. So now we can just I'll show you what it does when you click it. It's on a 3-4 second exposure now, and then you get the light trails, which is what I'm after. So we'll see what that comes out like, and I'll put it up now. Right, so I've moved position, and because the trams are so frequent here, it's just brilliant. It's great to just have a play with them. So, well, not literally, just playing with the light. So I'll flip you around now. I'll show you this composition here. So effectively, I've gone into a vertical shot now. I'm using, you can see these sort of two lines here. I'm not sure if you can pick that up on the camera, but they're basically two leading lines into it, and I've got the buildings on right and left. And in the distance, I'm not sure if you can make out those buildings there. So they're forming a backdrop. I mean, ideally, what I would like on this is to have a tram coming towards me and a tram going away, because then you get the two. And I know that it does happen, but it's just not very frequent, so I just got to be ready. If you look at it now, I'm in F10 now, and that's giving me roughly about 3 seconds. If I start moving that up, I'm not sure if you can see it, that's 4 seconds, 5 seconds. You get up to F16 and you're at 8 seconds. So I don't need F16. I think F11 will probably be enough for this, because I think that that'll give me a long enough depth of field to get everything in acceptable focus. And to be honest, I'm not that bothered if the buildings at the back are a little bit blurry. It doesn't matter for this, because it's the light that I'm after. Oh, here comes one now. Flick you around, and so you can see probably struggling to make that out. But the I'm kneeling down here. I'm not lost my legs. I'm kneeling down, so it's a bit precarious, but it's safe, so it's all good. But it's just great fun, just brilliant fun just to come and have a play. It's all trial and error with this sort of stuff. So I'll move on and I'll flick you back on when I get another composition lined up. Right, I've moved a little bit further back now because I'll show you this. There's this lovely monument here, and I'll find out what it's a monument for. I did know, but I can't remember. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and get the trams to come down the side of it and light it up. Now, I have shot this before, and I know the mistakes I made last time, and I'll just show you. It's quite difficult with this to get this separated from these buildings, because I was drawn. You can see these buildings in the background there. There they are. And I was trying to get them in the shot, but when I do that, I've got this building here, and this doesn't define itself, it's not separated. When I move to there, the monument stands on its own and it's better. So what I'm going to try and do is get a tram's got to be on this near line here, or on this line here, and we'll just see. I don't think I'll get two trams together on this one, but you never know, we live in hope. But beautiful tonight, absolutely stunning. It's that cloud cover's made it go dark much quicker than it would have done normally, I think. So I'm hoping to get a couple more shots in before it goes absolutely pitch black and the camera doesn't play ball and recording on. So I'll put this one up now if it's any good for you. Well, this is just a bit of an example of why you should look down as well as looking up, because I'll flick you around, I'll show you what I've seen. I've seen this stone here, and I think that makes quite an interesting foreground piece. So I'm trying to apply sort of landscape photography to urban photography, and I don't know if this is going to work, but I need a tram to come past me here on this side. I've got that as a foreground, and then the tram hopefully is going to just light the background up with like a light trail. So it's going to look quite abstract, quite different, but we'll wait and see. It might work, it might not. I've had a go at one of these before, and it's tough to get the composition right, but I'm quite happy with this one. I quite like it, so I'll flick you around and you can have a little look at it. So you can see, maybe not, no, probably not, but the stone is basically is my foreground interest, so I'm hoping that that's strong enough with the light trails. It might look quite effective. If it does, I'll put it up now for you. Well, there you go. Bit of urban photography for you. It's not easy. It's not easy, this style of photography, and something that I definitely want to pursue and get better at. I'll put some links in the description to some fantastic Manchester photographers that, I mean, they put the stuff I do to shame, really. So I'll put them in the description so you can have a look at their Instagram pages. I think this is probably going to be the last one before Christmas now. So if I don't do the one before Christmas, Merry Christmas to everyone. And thanks very much for watching the videos over the course of this year. Hopefully 2021 will be a little bit easier for everybody, and we can get back to some sort of level of normality. If you like this video, don't forget, just give it a thumbs up. Just give it a thumbs up. You don't have to subscribe right like that if you don't want. Just give it a thumbs up, and because it helps the channel out no end then. So anyway, I've rambled enough. I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee and my tea. So until the next time, and possibly the new year, all the best and take care.